how can I make new fans different, and how can I have solutions for the pain points that the artist that I was working with, how can I solve them? So the first thing I thought about was we have to go back to um, the traditional model of selling music. It'll never, well, I don't want to say never, but it won't be exactly the way it was when Master P sold his albums and stuff like that. But because of social media, I feel like the strategy is different. But I think that streaming may have a part to play depending on if artists want to take that route. I'm really not pro or against streaming, honestly. It's up to the artist. It's not up to me. It's up to the artist what they want to do. So so it has to go back to the traditional selling of music. So I was thinking, digital. At first it's going to be digital, but eventually I'm going to be adding physical sales as well, so that artists could be selling physical albums and merch and stuff inside the platform. But I'm going to stick to digital for now. So um release dates. New fans do not control release dates. Artist decides when the song is released. Honestly, if the artist is done with the song, if they did the entire project or song for 2 hours, and they finished mixing the mastering, and they wanted to upload the song right then and there, right after they finish the song, they can do that on NewFans. They don't have to wait. I'm not sitting there looking at the song. That's on you. This is your business. So I mean, and I'll tell you why, because I don't get paid for that. So when you sell a song, that's your money. That's you. So you want to upload, fake not fake music. I'm sorry. Music that doesn't belong to you. If you want to upload Beyonce on NewFans and think you about to sell it, the money is going to you. So Beyonce is going to be looking at you to get that money, not for me, because I don't see a dime. So that can't blame me, So, but so make sure you uploading your music and not anyone else's. But so you control the uploads for the music, the release dates, right? And I'm gonna give you an example of something that kind of just it irked me, because this is another pain point. I'm gonna give you an example. So on my Armada Music YouTube channel, I have 51,000 subscribers on there. Yes, they are real. What happened, I erased all of my videos on that page, and because I wanted to start the page over, I didn't know exactly what I wanted the page to be about. So I decided to start from scratch. And I just came up with a poll. Let me bring that up to ask my subscribers, okay, what do you want this channel to be about? So I just upload it. So this is it right here. Mind you, I have 51,000 subscribers on Armada Music, and YouTube. I don't know how many people YouTube showed it to, but I ended up with 3 votes. One person chose Beat Channel, the other person chose Music Marketing, the other person chose Music Promotion. And honestly, that's it's music marketing, music promotion. I was gonna make it the same thing pretty much, but the keywords would have been different. So I just wanted to see which keywords they wanted. But as you can see on YouTube, I'm not sure if they showed this to all of my subscribers. So on the NewFans app, when someone subscribes to you, I'm going to show it to every single subscriber / potential new fan you have. No more of this. This is ridiculous. 51,000 subscribers and 3 votes? Huh? So, yeah. In the NewFans app, I'm going to make sure that if you have 51,000 new fans or subscribers on the NewFans app, that when you blast a message on the app, I'm going to show it to all of your subscribers. No more gatekeeping. That I'm not doing that. So that's another feature. You get to broadcast messages just like this one. Hold on, let me bring it up. Just like this one on the NewFans app. And it goes from the app to your fan's phone. So I know like email marketing could be expensive. Now it's getting more inexpensive for email marketing. The only thing I don't like about email marketing is the potential of your message to go to the spam folder. So you have to play the game, to try to get out the spam folder. And especially if you're just emailing the fan for the first time, if they're not looking for that email, it's going to sit in the spam folder forever. So that's one thing I don't like about email marketing. Text marketing, I do like text marketing. I've also tried that out. And the thing that I don't like about text marketing is is really expensive. I have thousands of contacts, so I'm not paying $50 a month. I'm paying a lot more for text marketing, and you know the feedback isn't the same. Like, for example, God is Dope, the company, they've been texting me forever, and I love I think his name is Sherrod. He's a good brother. I love his movement. I love his clothes, but I haven't bought anything. Like, so I just keep getting these texts. And that's how I kind of feel about text marketing. I believe in Ryan Leslie and his vision. Go get that Superphone app. um, but text marketing, you pay so much money, and it's kind of like, are you going to get the feedback that you need to get to sell, or to get whatever call to action that you want? So that's what anything pretty much. So with push notifications, I felt that this is better because it's not going to cost you more. It's not going to cost you a dime more, and B, it's going straight to their phone. So just like if you was to send them a text or email, push notifications, whatever message that you send is going directly to their cell phones, and they'll get notification. Whatever you're saying, new music out, come to my event, whatever have you. So that's pretty much why I like that feature. So I do have a broadcast feature within the app, and I'm not limiting to who is going to see the message. So artists get to save money on email marketing and text marketing, because maybe you'll have like your super fans you'll do the text marketing for, because you know that they're going to respond the way you want them to, which is actually responding. But with the push notifications, those are for, kind of like your cold or warm leads, your new fans, so that you could pretty much reach out to them, and it's not going to cost you a whole lot of money to do so. So that's pretty much why I love that feature on the app. So what else? So I said push notifications. So we also have the pay what you want feature on the app. I think that's a great feature, because I think Even is doing it. I think I don't know, countless of other tech tech companies are doing the pay what you want option. So we definitely wanted to be on board with that. So for your super fans, so if you want to sell your song, and I don't control how much you sell your song. That's on you. So if you want to sell your song for $1, you can do that. If you want to sell your song for $1 million, you can do that. I don't control anything. I mean, I mean, hey, you may have $1 million song, but I don't know why that cracked me up so much. But yeah, you can sell your song for $100 if you want. It's up to you. I think, or an album. You can sell your album for $1,000. Like, I don't control how much you sell your music on the platform. So you'll have the set price, and then the fan will be able to pay over that price. So sky's the limit. So we do have the pay what you want option. What else? Oh, we also have a playlist, which I didn't know, um because I'm not hip to Bandcamp, but I didn't know Bandcamp didn't have a playlist option. So when the fans buy your song or your music on NewFans, um, they'll be able to listen to it straight from the app. And let's say they have albums from you, from someone else, blah blah blah. They'll be able to make a playlist of their favorite songs that they already bought within the app. I thought that was important because I like to mix music and artists together and make my own playlists. I've been doing that since I was a child, to be honest, making my own little mixtapes. So your fans will be able to do that within the app. Um, oh, it's free for fans to use the app. Um, I'm not charging fans to do anything. Um, when the fans want to buy your music, they're buying it straight from you. When they buy it straight from you, it goes from the credit card or the debit card straight to your Stripe account, and Stripe pays you directly. So I don't have anything to do with that. So you'll get paid within 2 days. Could be shorter. It depends on Stripe and you. Have nothing to do with new fans. Um, but that's what I like it because I'm the control is on the artist, not on new fans. That's the way I wanted it to be. What else? Oh, also, artists control whether or not the actual music would be downloadable or not. So you could have it where, say, you have an album and you don't want the fans to be able to download it because you're afraid of piracy, and um you don't want anybody to steal your music. So you're like, okay, I just want it to be available on a NewFans app. So when they buy it, they'll be able to listen to it on the app, but they won't be able to download it to listen to it off the app. Just like on Spotify, I can't, even if I download it, it's staying on Spotify. I can't take the song off Spotify and put it somewhere else. Same pretty much scenario. But I don't decide whether it's downloadable or not. Again, it's the artist's decision on what they want to do with their music, is their business. I have so many plans on where I want to take this idea further. Right now, we are done with the MVP. That's basically like the most basic features on the app. We're working towards 2.0 right now. So these are some of the features. Let me see if I missed anything because I pretty much wrote them down. There's so many features. Oh, how can I forget? So, all right, somebody just signed up for the contest. So another feature is events. So one of the pain points an artist told me was, he wanted to be able to schedule events for his fans. But so he had a website and he had Calendly, so he couldn't connect it. So he's paying for a website, he's paying for Calendly, and he was paying for Zapier to connect it all. So he was telling me how much he was paying per month to do all that, and I'm just like, no. I think that one place should be able to do all those things. So in NewFans, you can schedule an event. You can schedule a free event. You can schedule a paid event. Um, we're working on bundles right now. That's not a feature that's on there, but I mean, you can pretty much do it now. It's not on the app, but you can say, "Hey, if you buy the album, then I'm going to you can have access to my album listening party one day after the release or whatever, or the night of the release, and then you can charge upward for, like, let's say the regular price for the album is $10, and that's for the attendance for the listening party and for the album. And then you can say, okay, if you want VIP access, meaning after the listening party, you'll have another live, and this is online, mind you, this is not in person. You can have another live with just your, you know, super fans or the people who paid more for the option. And, you could charge them $20, $25 or whatever for that. And then you can just chat it up with them, solely them or whatever. I mean, or you can even, sorry, you can even, hold on. You could bring them up on live and talk to them that way too. It's up to you on how you want to do it. But so you can schedule free and paid events on the app. So that's another stream of revenue I feel like artists could use. I mean, of course, at first, as you're building your fan base, you want to maybe schedule like some free events or whatever. But, as could get a fan, I mean, as you're building your fan base, you could start charging $1 or whatever, $2, and just kind of go up from there. But basically, you're just adding value to your album. So you can maybe, I mean, you can maybe charge $10 for your album, and then for the event part, as you'll say, okay, well, if you want to go to the event, pay $11 for the album. It's up to you. It's up to you how you want to do it. But that's pretty much why I built NewFans the way I did, because I didn't want to do the thinking for you. Like, there's going to be automation things, marketing wise, that I want to do for you. But as far as how you want to run it, I want to make sure that it was in the hands of the artist more so than me, or the company NewFans. All right. That's pretty much the most important thing to me. Okay. So the other thing is data. If you sold 100,000 copies of your album on iTunes, will iTunes will you know who, the name, email, and phone number of the persons, or people rather, people who bought your albums, your 100,000 albums on iTunes? No. What about your listeners on Spotify? Do Spotify give you the phone numbers, names, and emails of your listeners or your monthly listeners? No. within the law, NewFans is giving artists the data of their fan base. Now, there's certain things that I can't do because of the law. I have to go within the law. I can't just, you know, there's certain data that I cannot give, but everything that I can give, which is when a when a fan buys your album, you'll have that information through Stripe. When a fan subscribe to you, I'm going to give you like basic data like location, stuff like that, things that I can actually give you, but also have a input form where if your fan wants to, if you want to offer like a free download, a free song or whatever to your fan, they'll fill out a form and that data goes to you. So I'm giving you the data of your fan base. I think that that is one of the most important things that an entrepreneur needs. Because artists, you're entrepreneurs. You're not, I mean, I know a lot of artists, want to just focus on the art. They don't want to focus on the business. But for those who want to focus on the business, you're entrepreneurs and you need that data to run a business.